Hello, you guys. Welcome back to the channel. So sorry for the late weekly analysis. So this is GBPUSD. You guys know I trade and I live for GBPUSD. You guys know when we analyze the markets, we always start with the monthly chart. But today, I just wanted to make a point here. This resistance that's just heavy resistance right here. Just wanted to show you guys this resistance area right here. Like, what? Okay, let me not put this. Let me just show you with the area, because a resistance is never a line, but it is an area. So this whole area here of resistance. This is like heavy resistance, you guys. This is definitely could be a buy. You guys know the market can decide that it just changes from here and goes up or goes to a different direction, but definitely a buy going into this week is a huge possibility. Um, yeah, okay, let's get into the analysis and let's see what our analysis tells us. Okay, let's just delete that. Oh, let's leave that on there. Let's leave it on there. Where's undo? Yeah, let's just leave that on there. Okay, so when we start our analysis, you guys, we are starting off with our monthly chart. Went into the weekly there. I'm gonna go to the monthly chart. There we go. Look at that beautiful monthly chart. Whoo, those candles. Okay, so I am going to draw some um, trend lines. You guys know I trade a trend line trading strategy, and it works really well for me. So there we go. One touch point, two touch point, three touch point could have been a perfect entry for a sell on the monthly chart. And guys, I do like color coding. What did I just do? I do like color coding my trend lines, only because when a trend line comes from a higher time, when a trend line comes from a higher time frame like the monthly chart, it is much more respected and much more important. That's like key. That's something you guys should know. And as you guys can see, based on this trend line on the monthly chart, we are on a downtrend. Okay, let's go to the weekly chart. When it comes to our weekly chart, here we are going to go to the most recent movements, price movements. Okay, so we are looking for a line downwards or a line upwards that touches 2 points, one touch point, a second touch point, that makes a valid trend line. So that's that, and we get that, put it here, because this is our latest point, and we're gonna put that on blue. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna put that there. This is our weekly. This is what is happening in the weekly chart. But if you can look at this also, this one has the most amount of touch point, and it broke out of that trend line and it retested that trend line. Didn't necessarily touch it, but it did retest it, and it looks like it's still in what? A downtrend. Okay, so though we are gonna put it here to the most recent touch point. We can also maybe put this here. Okay, if we put this here, look at that. Also, a breakout has occurred according to this sign right here. So we are gonna put it here. We are gonna look for the most amount of touches, and we're gonna try and just put it around these touch points. Okay, so this is our weekly. This is what has been happening in our weekly, and now we are going to go to our daily. When we go to our daily charts, when we look at it, most recent price action has already been covered by the weekly chart. I can just readjust this point here and just place that there. But for the most part, our weekly chart has just taken over for our daily chart. But let's just, for argument's sake, we want to put a trend line on here and just move it on to that part here. Okay, and then we're gonna make this one white. That's daily, and then we're gonna go to our 4 hour chart. Our 4 hour chart also looks a little bit more or less the same. It doesn't have any price action that has not been covered or anything. So, yeah, that is that. We can put our trend line for the 4 hour chart from this touch point to this touch point, which is basically covered, you guys, but it's a 2 touch point right there. We're going to change this color to a purple. And we can also put this touch point here to this touch point just to show that it's going to that direction. Now we're going to go to our 1 hour chart. Guys, I need to change the color of this because now I can't see anything. I need to change the color of my support and resistance line to maybe green. Yeah, I'm going to probably make it orange. The whole thing, let's make it orange. Yeah, it's better. Okay, so now we're going to go to our 1 hour chart. For our 1 hour chart, this is what is happening. We've already covered most of the trend lines here. We need the most recent price action is what we always focus on. So I am going to put my trend line here. Cancel that. I'm going to put my trend line from this point here up until this. So I have a 3 touch point on this trend line too, which is absolutely beautiful, you guys. Could have been a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful entry on this one. I'm gonna make this pink. Prefer a lighter shade of pink, but now that looks like purple. Let's go for a lighter pink. That looks like white. Yeah, that's better. So we're going with a pink for our 1 hour chart, and we're gonna put a second trend line here. And our trend lines always, by all means, our trend lines always stop when it comes to the 1 hour. When we go further into the 5 minutes, guys, we're just looking for entries only. Now from here, we can look at an entry. Can you see here? The market has made a double bottom and has taken out, has created three soldiers, reversal candlesticks. Those candlesticks prove that there is a power going up. Then you could, from here, we could have put a position and continued your way up with that. Definitely a point that you can make. Entry based on a 5 minutes. But do not, I urge you guys to please rather use the 1 hour time frame. For me, the 1 hour time frame has always been very profitable. I will not lie. I've also traded 1 minute. I've also traded 5 minutes, 15 minutes. That also works, yes. But definitely would recommend the 1 hour chart for you guys. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys do appreciate the analysis and I hope it helps you guys.